It's time, my friends, the queens of EMEA,
We're looking straight at
facing the
Dodds on this
queens
attack
of
side. She's got to have an
Latam,
explosive
J2
start,
Gozen, the
and with
Roy
Michaela in
champions,
her back pocket,
the
with that
legendary
pocket breach
team
to just allow her to get
versus
whatever
KRU.
space she wants.
Course.
Looking at this
KRU Blaze.
set piece, this opening pistol for KRU side here.
We got some banter before the game. Wesley was saying that Dodds is good. Dodds was saying, I don't really know G2. Don't watch what the regions, but I think I'm the best.
Trickier, but beautiful from Dodds.
Gonna find out.
Great footwork to take down Mimi, but it's not without at least a casualty on the other side.
Both
Michaela
teams
has
playing Neon, that's a
fallen.
good thing.
So now it's not, you know, completely safe, but they've secured a portion of this B side. They
For them.
can still pivot through towards A.
Yeah, the great read coming through here from the IGL on the KRU side of things. Found the gap and quickly gonna make their way towards this A side, and Dodds is on the move. She has not slowed down here, Lauren. That's gonna give the side of KRU a lot of information. They should be able to set up in these posts. Not a lot of utility though to stop this retake coming through.
Yeah, I'm eyeing up Petra, who's got the dart there. We still have Rescue with a fair bit of util. Too much with Vanya. On the other side, it is starting to look a little bit lighter on the util, right? They burn a lot of it getting towards B, but Kinnear waiting. It's Dodds. It's all of them. Line him up. G2 looking a little late to the party here, and Petra.
Let's play fun. Yo, this group is pretty good, man. Not gonna lie to you.
Perfect start for KRU. Super early, and it's going to keep Amy's eyes completely locked in towards Garage. You can see them trying to check back towards long, noting the player. It's starting to feel like maybe a C
very
split.
good player as well. Actually, to be fair, everyone
towards
on
Garage, but maybe going to lose track of that to an extent. Wondering, are they still there? Did they fall away? What's happened to this? Now, contact towards long is really throwing off the picture here. Visa KRU Blaze now having attention across the map. I like the re-exploration from Rescue. Maybe just trying to hold down towards sewers, is keeping some info going, but it still looks like Visa KRU Blaze are heading towards that C side.
Petra should not have gone down there. Vanya finding a nice equalizer. Rescue has a lot of information. She knows that the breach is lurking around. The spike, it's stuck towards long C. Cubby though, Amy, she's all alone.
But where's the rest of the team? Because I thought they'd try and gap close on that with that crunch through from CT, but now the timing's a little offset here. Romy and Biazik have to try and work this one up here. Amy on that deeper off angle, gonna make it very difficult to safely enter towards the site. As Romy now feels like formality. G2 not falling for that push and pull across the map.
Yeah, that camera's just gonna catch the flank coming through. Mimi's all on her lonesome though. The dart doesn't ping.
Okay, but the paranoia is still there. Still so diligent. That's wild that got sent in.
Yeah, I can't believe they blinded when that dart didn't ping, but KRU getting the read. This is going to be a really tough 2v3. At least Vanya, though, has the blind in her back pocket. If Amy can use this cage, isolate one of the angles, and they just 2v1 one of these fights.
Okay, it's go time, right? Opted to paranoia over towards Graffiti, outdoing it, and now down to the 1v1. Romy against Amy, and it is the Cypher diff for Amy. G2 getting close at the end. They're getting right down to the wire, but they tip the scales over. The site is feeling so smothered here. You can already see it. Look at the util. The Petra stayed alive until then. Dodds clears it. Maybe pinged out, not sure, but it looked like just that paranoia stopped any sort of work forward for Petra. But I want to talk about the security of the site, and it looks good. Smokes are in play. No one's going to make a quick play off this. Mimi's still got a bit of utility and a long time for that stun to come back up, though.
Look at Rescue setting up in that heaven. She wants to flood out of this spawn. They want to have a quick retake here off the back of Neon.
It's go time. We're looking at it. How much can Rescue do? Not enough. It's Amy trying to follow it up. The trade's going back and forth, but it's Mimi left in a 1v3. Cleared up.
That's what's happening.
Visa KRU Blaze.
Timeout.
Again, you've got so much faith in your players, right? For Amy, for Petra. The Aldrone's going to be a big indicator. Petra instantly going to fall back, probably because of the ult, right? You're sitting safer, you're going to let them burn all of this util up, because they have to. They still have to go through protocol list to take site cleanly. Does Dodds go further? It feels like a death trap, but a big reward for Dodds. Back-to-back impact. CT is controlled. Finally, a little offset. But a 3v5 is not impossible, it's just improbable.
9 kills already.
Very improbable. The one way, even making sure that
and
that's even
when
more
Dodds
difficult
says that
of a task.
She doesn't
it seems
watch
like
what the
G2,
regions. I think that's a great
some
thing.
Damage here.
Well, as you know about the enemy, sometimes it's good, man, because then you don't know what to be afraid of, you know? You play with zero fear.
Timeout.
Approach. This is very telling.
Vanya.
This is so audacious. Maybe a barrel spotted too. The wall goes. Oh my god! It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird.
What's happening here? What was this CP? My god, I've never done that before.
Once again, an ad advantageous situation for Visa Crew Blaze. Plant is in, but this time it's the 3-pack coming back into play. Petra, Mimi, and Rescue. Can they be the ones to challenge this?
And look how quickly Crew are just slipping out of the site. They want to fully secure this post. And for G2, they still have to guess.
You're
they have
about
to
to say,
wonder where they are set up. Romy's got the timing of the sentry.
Oh, the around the world now does get spotted. Petra, I think, just looked back for a glance and spotted Romy, but that's a nuisance, that's a problem. They have to clear sight fast and the time is ticking. Crew have util, they've got positions down long. This is near on impossible here, only a shock dart really to play with. I mean, Mimi, well, I'll keep my mouth shut. I'll keep my mouth shut. The ult is there if they need anything. Oh my god.
And the money on G2 is not
Take a
good,
deep
my
breath.
friend.
That got a little bit close. That got a little bit scary. Yeah, take that one.
Via Zika was saying
But,
that they
very,
don't care who they're playing against. They know they are the
already
underdogs,
gonna have that eye down towards
but
long.
they think, they believe they can beat anything. And this is what they need to do to be champions. So who they're playing against in this tournament doesn't matter. They gotta win anyway. I respect the mindset, man. Great mentality.
All the way on G2
Look,
side
Crew
of the
is
map
looking good,
to even
man.
get
Looking good.
hardly
This is the
any
best crew I ever
information.
saw.
Rescue, though,
For sure,
is
man,
able
for
to
sure.
use that distraction to try to gain space, and
Wow, my eyes are
interesting camera coming out here for Crew.
Yeah, this has been a real push and pull so far. G2 didn't like what they were seeing in middle, rightly so, and they went,
Oh,
oh
no,
let's go see.
That delayed plant might ruin G2 here.
See if it costs them. 3 down towards long. The paranoia is really so. What?
Good start!
That was so damn good. Mimi is going to be so furious, but Petra digging in on this round, but it's all down to Vanya. Visa
That's a huge
Crew
shift.
Blaze.
I think Crew's
Pick
gonna win
up
this
where
map
they
now, man.
left off. 3 alive.
I'm very surprised
So
if
they
G2
can
comes
pull
back
these
here, even
retakes
though
just
it's
as well.
G2.
So many players towards A to try and facilitate that pick up of the ult orb. Yeah, G2 have. They've just flooded towards B. That's fine. Ult is there for Dodds, though. So now we're going to feel uncomfortable because they know they're going to take space over towards A long, as we're witnessing Crew now flooding towards that back line.
Yeah, and all 4 members, they are so grouped together. G2 wondering if they should retake into this garage or not. They don't know yet how many members are behind them.
Yeah, this is going to be so awkward, and already you can see the Suns exchange. It's Romy to draw blood. Mimi's gone down, but the time is ticking. G2 side, but Dodds now takes only 1.
Patrick's so low as well.
7 HP and a bit of a dream here. In a 2v2, this was never meant to be this close.
Again.
But Visa Crew Blaze never down and never out, but Amy asked a big question that she has the answer to with the Red Bull clutch. That was a bonus, and they barely make it out alive.
They barely make it out alive.
Straight into it. Okay, Hunter's Fury going to be popped. Tagged. And the kill. Petra seems good for those today. Biazik is going to go down.
Petra is a legend, my
Does
friends.
Rescue then feel prompted to take the space because already near backfilling, sitting in towards trade, trying to sit towards the site. G2 starting to sweep here. This is where my eyes go towards Dodds. Do we have some mad impact? I don't know how much Romy can really play her in off this, but let's see what Dodds can bring. Look like just a real set piece from G2, headstrong in towards that A site. But Dodds is deadly. 20 kills. Looking for someone who dare challenge. And yeah, okay, Rescue
This is
shot
gonna
with
break
it there.
through
So this is where
economy.
the threat really starts to be mitigated.
G2
Romy
will
trying to
save
make
a lot of
it,
weapons
but
here.
the options are pretty much gone at this point.
Pretty
Looking
much
good, man.
gone.
Looking good.
There was a slight chance. I think that wall actually cut Romy's line.
Now that's surely dead. I mean, maybe
Oh.
trapped.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Biazik still
What a
hits them.
shot.
Takes away Rescue and they're held at the door with 30 seconds. G2 might have to scramble. The over-rotation from Visa
Time is
Crew
low.
Blaze actually works out.
And this makes it so much more
Dodds is
difficult for
here.
G2. 20
Oh,
seconds
they're
left
talking
on the
about
clock.
Bucky.
Oh, that's so early.
Dodds still evades it. Yeah,
Yes,
they're going to
G2.
find Amy on this one. This is still going to pieces. G2 looking like they're in danger because of Dodds is holding the door and no one's coming through. Vanya dead, Petra dead. And Mimi joins them
God.
in their grave. Visa Crew Blaze are dangerous. You check on Michaela, right? You
I know
Surely.
exactly where.
Oh, well, there
There
we
we
One
go.
of them
Doesn't matter.
positioned.
Doesn't matter. The Fedora gets invested and all has gone
5v3
wrong.
limit
So
drawn
away we
kinda
go.
still.
G2 start
Blind.
clearing in, but it's looking a rescue.
Everyone from Crew is here.
They are all on site, and Dodds has made it there. Kinnear as well. Kinnear now turns
Oh
eyes
my-
towards the back of the site. Crew, right place, right time again. Visa
didn't
Crew
even
Blaze
play it, my
seem
friend.
to have G2.
This is, I think it is the game. G2 has no money.
Pushing all the way through A main.
mean, look where Dodds and Michaela both went down.
Yeah, Zika.
You surely don't expect more aggression, but then Visa Crew plays absolutely keep going. But it's down to 2, right? Romy and Biazika. Now, Biazika did clear that back line, so they know there's no one in the cubby, there's no one towards long. Romy had to at least get one there, I feel, to make it doable. Now this should be a formality, but I've been wrong in the past, I'll be wrong again, I don't mind. Vanya, gonna take a little bit of chip out.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's another one too. Okay. Still got a dart as well. Biazika, calm down here. Stun's invested. They know that where at least one of these players is, and saw the breach stun. Biazika can paint a picture, and a good one too, but time is ticking. She's got to get a move on. Spots the shoulder, but shoulder's not enough.
My man, very expensive the money with G2.
It's totally fine.
Good.
It's not fine.
Well done.
Yeah, fast speed just off of the dart, it looks like. Yeah, Rescue gonna go in from that. But the response is there, and KRU are there. Just sheer and utter resilience. Dodds again. A name up in the lights. Visa
GG.
Blaze are absolutely the real deal. 13-8, Christine.
I cannot believe that, Lauren. The way that they just annihilated
G2 fans, calm down. Next map is very good for G2.
How G2 are going to actually make this comeback happen because these rounds have been so close, but KRU making a statement in the
Neon versus Neon once again, man. That's the meta.
Rescue already knows very early on.
Standard compositions, nothing new. This historically, like I said before, better map for G2. Abyss, they're pretty good there as well. I'm not gonna lie, the only games that I watched from KRU was yesterday games. So gotta see more. I wanna see more in this thing. I'm not gonna lie, looking good. Best KRU ever.
It lands.
Okay, yeah, that should be stunning. It's gonna be 2. 2 is good, but it's answered back. Where the hell did? And look at middle. Look at middle. Oh my God, Michaela's positioning. Did she get spotted dipping back in? I don't know if Amy saw her or not. I think she, yeah, definitely hears her. No trips as well through market. So again, maybe able to catch a pixel crossing towards the side, but no, just look away. Camera gets spotted, but they're gonna get a plant for this.
They're playing safe.
Will, and Amy's not feeling secure enough to hold her ground,
But
trying to wait
G2,
for her
it's next
teammates to
level.
regroup with her. It's going to give a lot of space for KRU to get in optimal post-plant positions here. The fact that they have market control is going to mean a lot in this post.
Paranoia just in 3 seconds on a smoke as well. Kinnear can buy so much time and cause so many problems.
Well
yeah, Amy's been caught by this. Does get away with her life though. That's pretty important. They still have the camera on the plant. They've got so much more in this post-plant setup. This is going to be very difficult. They've got to look at these crossfires again in this next layer here. 3 of them swings. Still a player by main playing patient for the camera as well. Romy's there, utility comes in. This is
Perfect
so difficult.
utility.
Amy does well, but
played by
15
KRU,
HP is going to be low. Trying to clear through
Well
on Michaela, who's dug in deep, not letting this one
This
slip.
team,
Petra,
man.
I mean, the cam's there.
It's the real
What more are you
team.
meant to do? There is nothing more to be done. Highlighted, shown, shots in, but it
I'm
does not
impressed.
matter.
Not gonna lie,
Visa
I like what I
KRU
see.
Blaze with the first. Still, G2 looking to take space over towards A, and there is a player holding
She
this
goes
smoke, so
there,
it's not
man.
without
She would
attention. Kinnear
find the
is
perfect
from this side.
timing.
Now the Prowler gonna give away the position. Paranoia
That'd be
does
so
not
good.
land. But they're gonna at least
How
be
would you
rewarded
know
with the space.
that?
But the response is
Risky.
already there. Look at the rotation from Visa KRU Blaze. And Michaela again slipping the net towards top middle.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. She keeps finding these timings, but a little bit of a whiff. The sidestep coming through here for Rescue. Good news for KRU, though, is they were able to hold on to that blind. They're still going to be able to potentially scale into the site with that drone information here.
That's really tricky. I mean, you're right. Deep smoke towards CT on the one way. You're going to use the wall to try and get in. The Paranoia is really good. Do they get revealed? Yes, they do. But can they get punished? Vanya's still alive here. Still going to go down. And does take one with her. Petra now in support. Tries to keep this under control, but Romy succeeded in towards middle, and suddenly the backline ain't so safe. You got issues, and Romy is that problem.
Oh boy.
Does manage to slip through just to the left, find a little bit of a corner of safety. Mimi has the flash out, but it's Petra finding the kill. Now Kinnear gonna get noted on the ult there, gonna get flashed up, forced to fall away, has no audio cues now for herself. TP's up towards the top and drops down, trying to keep them guessing, trying to keep them on this, but she can't hear when that diffuser's been started, and she can't see the spike moving up either. She has no idea. Mimi is sitting that in front of her eyes. Petra and Mimi,
That's so much
the
value.
long-standing duo, get G2 up to their second.
Legends.
Yeah, absolutely picking up that pace straight towards that A side. They do have Amy here though, pretty tucked safely, does have, you know, the own security of her util, but it's going to be tough to hold, can get overwhelmed quite easily, but you can see the slowdown on towards short. You've got the elbow crunch coming in, and Amy's still here. Amy is still here, and she's still firing on all cylinders. Kinnear's gone down, and oh, Dodds, that was so sharp. They're so satisfying. Dodds with a follow-up as well. Amy's gone down. Suddenly, KRU starting to control towards the site. Asking a lot now. Mimi and Vanya, the ult, ineffective as Vanya gets a second chance at this. But all the meanwhile, where is Mimi in this? Very passive towards top middle, because KRU are looking for a pick still.
Look at the amount of utility coming out from Mimi as well. Both players, Vanya, gonna double back and regroup.
Cover going out.
Love the moves coming out here from the defenders. Both teams of the attackers, this is a lot of sound cues though. They can hear this from top mid.
Mimi
You
has
can see the
everything.
reaction. Mimi, Vanya, both here gonna hear it. Romy on the cross gonna get punished.
Yeah,
Spike's
that's
now
the
down.
one.
You've got
One
10
stay alive,
seconds
one stay
here.
alive.
By Zeke just
Well
has to
played.
be. I mean, you shouldn't be able to get away with this. That's a 1v1, but I guess in the meantime, Vanya is making the great escape.
Well
5
played, well
seconds.
played.
All you gotta do is live. That is the
One more
singular
clutch for
purpose here.
Vanya,
Is just
man.
stay
She never loses.
alive, and the round is yours. G2 Gozen up to 4. What? Coming back around spawn. Does Petra hear this?
She can hear it now.
Surely the neon steps are the very... Yeah, absolutely. That's a big call. Notes the camera too, so knows there's going to be some information on the back line. But she can then give confidence that 3 players who are still dedicated towards the site. Hit and run for Petra. Does her job, smokes her down. I'm out. Backs up towards top mid. Tees up the rest. Rescue holds onto the entrance. No one's making it through. The smoke's in play. Biazik and Romy... there's not much more to be achieving, and this is very difficult. 23 HP as well. They just have no steps. I mean, outdone.
Can they save it though?
Petra slipping right down middle,
Rusk.
hearing those audio cues,
You'll get a 4K,
and
the
just
push
completely
ult.
denying any of that trickiness they may have wanted. And Rescue gonna make it hurt. Vanya shuts down.
No money for KRU once again.
Hey, there's only 2 defenders here. If they can overwhelm Petra in this instance, oh, what a shot.
Sees goes in. No one was actually that close, so she's fine to fall away. Gonna hear the progress coming out from
Kinda
Dots.
long.
But it's Amy going down that's an issue and revealed.
Big issue.
Petra is noticed. She is known. She has to fight forward, and she does.
Petra,
Takes
the
that
savior,
but now
the
she's
legend.
but
Ace,
Petra's
ace,
not in
ace,
trouble.
ace.
It's
You
there.
deserve it.
It's
You
KRU
deserve
in
it.
danger.
Let's go. You got this. You got this, Petra. One more.
Just divide and
On the left,
conquer.
on the left.
The crowd calls for it. And
Nice. Let's go, legend.
the ace, and
Beautiful
G2
ace. Beautiful.
take another step in the right direction.
Love the mobility coming out here for Petra, just completely dominating on her side of the map. She started that round, that defense on market, ended it all the way
Try the
towards
news
that
king.
glass, deep in the B site.
Or don't.
The moves coming out here for Petra.
Not sure if I like
that
this
got
game. Actually,
dangerous.
man.
I mean,
No.
KRU,
Unless you're gonna
they
name
were
it.
able to place themselves in
Looks
that
clean,
post. It
looks
could have
clean.
definitely changed the tides in this second, but G2
Let's go.
maintaining.
That's my boomer.
And this is it. I mean, KRU, they've got everything they need.
Place have the 3 that we were kind of talking about. They've had it for a moment, but this time investment instantaneous. Petra has fallen, but there's still a lot of players towards elbow, but the TP's lovely. I really like this actually. Rescue though in danger. It's Michaela to find Vanya. Rescue just lost in the source, but finds a way out. Finds a way out. Spots Neo.
What the fuck was that?
And Rescue
Check
just tries to
PC.
get away for a second.
That adjustment was
Give her a
insane.
breath that goes back for more. Just trying to spam out towards elbow. Amy now going to try and fill the void, but the aim
Fuck,
not
time
clean
up to
enough
her.
here. Rescue still putting in damage, but it's KRU overall
Mimi.
coming away, at least with the advantage in players, but timing is everything.
It's the legend, man. It's the
Miss each
legend.
other by a step and a second, but Mimi is here. They look like they want to clear out towards CT, and look, KRU have been willing to rotate around this map as much as they feel like is possible. I think that's a pixel spotted. That's a cam there. That's a player. And Romy's got it. Safe pair of hands in the end. KRU.
7-4.
Util invested, but
Cage triggered.
I'm still keeping most of my eyes towards Romy here. Is where does that ult go? Michaela this time actually going to just slip in towards top middle. Maybe an adjustment on who they're going to try and insert. But you're seeing G2 responding every single...
Oh, it didn't catch Michaela.
Paola didn't catch, but do they still check? They're walking mid. Excuse me, turn around, turn around. Bright eyes, turn around!
Yo,
Michaela, how are you getting away with
innocent.
that prowler?
G2 is innocent.
Just didn't
What?
go around the corner, and it's an absolute nightmare in the
Zero
making.
runs on
G2 are going to
that.
be kicking themselves about that one, but it ain't over yet.
Yo,
It's
7-5 is a
2v4,
great
Amy
half
and
for
Vanya
here.
trying to work
There's
this
game.
out, and Amy getting curious,
It's
getting
good, it's good
closer,
fair
but
for
can't
the
get
map.
it done. Dodd's going to hold that smoke, make sure no one
Well played by KRU,
threatens the
man.
plant.
This just shows that this good team,
and KRU
the
carving
real deal,
out
man.
what looks like a little bit of a resurgence here. How much can Vanya achieve though?
Yo, it's my god, but
She's playing
this
the
is
long
impossible.
con.
Romy
That
still has
is
the
a
rolling
long
thunder.
This is a
He's in good
Corbin
position
Con
to
League
use
type
that.
of play here.
There's just no
Holy,
chance.
gonna double back. That TP sound cue, it didn't come off, so she has a
Why not?
good chance
I would
of
go for the
catching
knife.
Conir off guard. Smoke back in play to be able to play with this spike.
Why does this make me nervous? There shouldn't be any nerves because Romi's got ult.
No,
Beerzik has utility as well, but Vanya managed to slip
dodged
through.
it.
Oh my good god,
I thought it
Vanya,
was
if you
fine.
do this, this would be absolutely out of this world. It's not to be.
pistol here?
7
Very
to
important.
5. Those last 3 rounds made this game look like a totally different affair. Hold on, I'll come back to that point because we are right up the rip with this and Dodds. We're sick and tired.
What's happening here?
Look at this crunch. Look at this crunch. Petra tries to put up some numbers, finds 2, but still, that was so aggressive. G2 are barely making it towards A. It's like we
The
just
thing
let
that I
them
like
spawn.
about KRU
How are they
is
here?
that
Camera,
they
look
are
at the
playing
camera,
with
Michaela.
no respect.
I hope she doesn't pop
a good
this
way, you
until
know?
way later,
They're
so they
playing
can actually
confident,
see
man.
where the post-plant positionings are.
They're playing their
Double
game,
flank.
and a lot of times when cities
Sort
go
of
into
timing
international
and
events, they
really
don't
catch
play their
off guard.
game.
Now they've spotted both
They
players.
get too worried about
It was a
what
little-
the other
early.
team
A
will
little
do,
early.
how good they
Now
are,
can
and they
reposition
forget
here.
about being
There's still
themselves. You
Paranoia
know?
and Vanya too.
Not for
Mimi's got
Kuma.
utility.
That's beautiful.
Mimi had to break that trip, or at least one of the players had to break the trip to go towards that side of the map, or at least into the post plant. So they actually might be very cognizant of someone sitting towards CT, stunned towards that default side.
Oh
Oh,
my
no, yeah, doesn't matter. Michaela
But it's Mimi.
to see enough to take away Vanya, leaving Mimi in a 1v2.
Two
Two
flashes.
flashes.
But I've been told that anyone under the age of 30 can turn those flashes like it's nothing, but Romy just pushes forward. Diffuse coming in. I mean, that's going to be pretty close. Oh, that's it's not going to happen in the end. Very nice try.
I think this is game. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is a
In
game. I
the
think we are
end, for
going into
G2
the
getting themselves up
abyss.
to pressure through market straight away. It's Rescue again, getting so close. I don't want to say for free, but the timing of this, we're at 125, and already they are in the door. The Dart's going to get a lot of information off this one. Mimi's going to be pretty much outlined, but it's Vanya to find Beerzik. Michaela playing from the back pillar is going to be smothered, surely. Yeah, can't find a fair fight. They are just so oppressive. Dodds gets caught. G2
Yeah, that's game.
storm that B site. That
And
was
man,
just so
like I said it,
powerful.
Yeah, that was
this is a
type
very
of
good
strat
map
where
for G2 as well, dude.
Kind of said, we're just better. We're just better. Let's just
4K
overwhelm,
for her.
overpower, and just do what we
Vanya.
do. It looked really
She's so
simple.
good,
and
man. Vanya is-
Michaela definitely had a chance in that round, but so much pressure. G2 always doubled up. Never a fair fight given to Michaela.
That's double digits now, right? That's when the scoreline starts to look scary.
Vanya.
If Vanya starts turning up here, 'cause she was pretty quiet on map one. Vanya's scary when she gets going.
Burned a lot of util towards that tile. And Rescue's
trip,
not
the
gonna
trip.
slow down. The trip coming through huge.
That's when I guess the fade and the Sova conversation comes into play, but for now it's a reward for KRU. Rescue going down, now they lose a little bit of that springboard in towards the side, and look at the rotations, 4 players here. One of them lingering towards middle, that's Beerzik, could actually catch Mimi at the right time, she does. Mimi's
Okay,
gone
gotta
down, this
secure
is looking
ground,
like
save
reps on this round. This could be
as much
7 for
weapon
Visa Group
as you
plays.
can to build some
Hugely
economy.
important. And then next round
This
you're
is
going to
how
be
you
looking
come,
at a couple more ults
you
here
have a
as
chance
well.
to come back in the game, man.
Off
Because
angle adjustment coming
you
out
hunt
here for
here, it's not
BSC
worth it.
was incredible. All 3 players now
But yeah, we
from
still have 5
G2,
v3,
they've
they
been
got time
stopped.
to
2
plant, you know,
players, they
so
want to separate. It looks like the spike.
still a dangerous round.
Okay,
A
she's
lot of
just
times
a little
you
bit
see
later to the
teams
party.
losing the 5v3, man. How often is that? I think it's
Nobody
very
on
often.
crew is really moving though.
30 seconds left.
More often than it should.
G2 might
That's a
find
lot of
themselves in
space.
a funny position here.
I guess the question mark
Okay.
is, okay, B main,
G2 is gonna win the round.
market, they aren't completely secure, so they have to take a little bit of caution. You can see it here.
The
So they-
trip though.
but the trip on the flank, that's nice. They can't, I don't know about market, I assume the door is probably
Yeah, they just have to
Smoke
flip
for
the
Vanya
map here and
into-
just take spawn.
10
They got the
seconds
smoke
left.
back up for Vanya. This isn't impossible at all.
They've planted it for B
Cover
main
going
spawn and site as well.
Nice
It's a
smoke
great
for
smoke.
CT, gives Petra a little bit more room to play in, but we're going to need one of these players to almost over-deliver a little bit. Vanya's
to
certainly
beat your
capable.
position.
Noted, falls away, plays him. Actually, it's Amy who gets played in. That's perfect! Back-to-back impact. Amy finds 2. Petra claims Conir, leaving it now down to a fair 2v2. Beerzik has a little bit of a glance here. We still know that Petra's towards CT where the spike is planted.
Great
That
pick,
was
man.
huge!
Great pick by
Petra
Michaela.
just took out the eye off the prize
But
for
they
a
got
second.
close,
Visa
my
Group
friends.
plays
They got
right there. I thought
close.
G2 did everything they had. Now the timing
30
of when
seconds
she
left.
decides to pull that trigger and get proactive is different. Looks like they want to get proactive towards CT, but the
boy.
paranoia really nice there. Rescue gets out with her life though. Close smokes up. And Petra slowly creeping in towards the back lines now. They're starting to build back towards this retake situation. Dod's quickly going to divide right back around towards Elbow. There is a player there, that's going to be Mimi. Maybe trying to address that ult, take Mimi away from the equation, and Dodds does just that. But Petra's approach might just be perfect, takes down one, but Biazik turns around, Petra falls. Now Vanya left in a 1v2, it was 3. She is very capable, she is very scary, and she might be the player to do this. Half, diffuse, achieved! Belter from Vanya! One more, it's all she needs!
The goat.
That is a Red Bull clutch.
My goat.
That is why Vanya scares the life out of people in the server.
What an
Man, it's
unfortunate
unbelievable how
round
good
for
she is,
KRU.
dude. It's
Ice in her veins
unbelievable.
in Vanya, but
She is one of the most
we
clutch players
have
in
to
the
go
world,
back
bro.
to the setup. Some breakdown in the communication. Somebody called for that V-stack.
Play to perfection, man. Play to perfection.
You
You cannot play this any better.
I don't like
Just
it.
can't.
I don't like it.
That is a round tilter. That is such a huge opportunity for this comeback to 2-0. They've got to recollect themselves. This time out, it's going to be impactful.
Maybe a 3v2 or 3v1 on the site, because you can see the rotation from Dodds. But Kinnear, that's beautiful. Vanya down on 4 HP. Ult comes in, should confirm there's only one towards the side, but it's Romy who's going to be watching the cross. Rescue, gonna find Kinnear. Oh dear, get stopped in your tracks. Biazik now is just the last one alive. That operator ripped out of her hands. Rescue having her round now. It's 12 for G2.
It's a battle of the neons,
That's
sure,
beautiful,
but
man.
this is a battle
That's
of the
beautiful.
supports for me. This utility coming through, the layers, it is incredible, and that's how you set up your duelist for success, to have a great old time in the server. Rescue never had to worry
They
about
don't
those
show the
gaps.
FPS, man. I'd
Perfect.
love to
The
see the
ult, the
FPS.
paranoia, everything. Rescue's just like,
Oh, that looks clean.
what a dream come true.
Yeah. The best kind of DM session you can have.
It spurred G2 back in towards this way. Romy tries to hold, does do very well. Takes away Amy and slips away herself, so doesn't get traded and kind of reset this at a 4v4.
The communication coming through, though, that Romy is very low. A lot of util on her back, but none of the big ones that Rescue can just flood into with.
Here we go! G2 again prioritizing this kind of CT deeper plant, it looks like, but it's Biazik going to find Rescue. This is now looking better in the hands of Visa Crew plays, but the plant is in and the time is on G2's side. Petra waiting towards CT, the ult coming in from Michaela, going to force maybe G2 a little bit deeper. Vanya, if anything, it's encouraging her, but now stunned up and in trouble, takes the TP, and Petra takes over, takes away Romy and looks to the left, looks for another target, finds 2. Petra,
GG, my friends, we're going to the abyss.
G2 are back in the series, tying us up at 1 apiece.
And what a high five play there between Petra and Vanya to close things out at the end. Vanya just making sure she rendezvous back over with Petra, and the wide swing. 26 kills for the side of Petra. So we'll see exactly how they do it, and Vanya wants to go aggro. Both KO knives already used towards a main. They don't care about the lines, Lauren. They're just taking a brawl.
We've got sheriffs, we've got them just walking. Ooh, what is this? What am I witnessing? This is just like gone so topsy-turvy. Okay.
Hard so fast. I was resting a little bit.
Finally, it simmered down
No
a little
sleep
bit.
today.
At this point, that was a nut start. We've got 4 still alive for Visa Crew.
This positioning. Oh my God, Petra.
Petra.
Allah.
Michaela turned around. I mean, to be fair, I don't understand what I'm seeing. You know what? Can we just pause? I don't understand it. Can we just slow it down a little bit? I don't.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
mean,
say
G2
Potter
just
and
got
Panzer?
completely punished.
Man,
They
what a
got
legend.
completely punished. Tried to make a quick push happen. Vanya did spot out the little barrel. If she's able to even get away with 1 kill, she'll be happy, but... okay, she's happy.
Okay.
Biazik.
Yeah, so again, Mimi dedicated towards the site. Rescue
she
can't
can't see
break the dart. That is the big goer as well. And here we go, Dodds.
Dodds.
Oh, that's gorgeous from Visa Crew Blaze. That is a site take and a half. Stunning.
5v3
work
here,
between
Biazik
them.
with
Some
the
plants
100
in.
What can they
That
do?
post plant this time will be much
They have
easier
no
to
money.
hold.
Yeah, for G2, they're already thinking about just damage control, but Romy wipes out
Yeah, this two gotta serve.
third player there, and
Emmy
now it's just a
only has a
matter of
guardian.
survival. I don't think they can even try to do any sort of damage control. They've just got to survive. Yeah, you can see that is G2's response. They want Rescue to be able to find a pick, find an opening, find a timing, and she does dodge that drone. Oh, no, no!
Oh, it all good. No, it's not not good. Okay, and again, we go again. Rinse and repeat. Amy in the middle of no
Yeah, I never
man's
saw
land. There's nowhere
that.
to run
I
and
never
nowhere to
saw.
hide.
But
Visa
that was
through
a hit,
Blaze.
man. She was moving right there.
Punishing
It's the
G2
keyboard. Too
Gozen.
sensitive. They would
Rescue
think.
just set adrift
Actually, I don't
at
even
that
know if
point.
it's ulti, man.
The tag
Probably
was not
Logitech,
enough.
right?
Yeah, things have just gone wrong. But you know
sponsored
what,
by-
Lauren? Those are the kinds of rounds that are
Oh
easiest
man,
to
that's
shake off.
unlucky,
I mean,
dude.
Rescue
That's
needs
the
to be
most unlucky
communicating
round I
across
ever
your
saw.
team. Right? B site, they know the knives can show up late.
That's going to be Amy at least spotted. But they know they've got good site control here, so already you can see Dodds just taking all that space. Plants in. Mid lurk here. Devastating. Whoa,
Amy!
hello, Amy. Back to back. Big shots with the Sheriff, and now suddenly it's a goer. Suddenly it's game on, but
Cheers,
Rescue
help, cheers,
again.
help.
Not what
Helping
you're
me.
seeing with that knives going completely astray. And Visa Crew
They're
plays 2 with
defusing.
3 with the defuse, but there's Hunter's Fury. Gonna drag them away for it. Doesn't get the follow-up.
Chaotic round. They
The
got half
kill.
already.
No, Kinnear gonna find Mimi. It ain't over yet. It might be now, though.
Man, this round was
Final
insane,
player falls,
dude.
but that got
Insane.
close. But at 6-1, close isn't enough. Dodds getting
Right
closer.
here.
It's Petra again. This off angle. She has been spotted as well. That's tricky. Stunning
so good,
from
man.
Petra. And a follow-up, no. Dodds is there to put her down, but still trying to get
Mimi.
her one is good. Mimi trying to backfill
Good
the
trades,
space, but
man.
traded out.
Trades.
Kinnear still there, and mid is a problem, and they are knocking at the door on B as well.
The reposition, Conir, this is so huge!
Oh,
She
that
got 0 kills?
That should have been 2.
Oh
But now
my
it's a
God,
3v2
what a
in
goal. Is
favor
that a girl?
of G2.
Nah, Aguero's
Two's
cool.
there.
Yeah, it's Aguero.
Is in as well. Mimi's now back on her feet. So we need an over delivery. We need Michaela or Romy to go above expectation. Michaela wants to go at it. Does only get one, so now it's on Romy in a 1v3. Damage done towards Amy.
Why destroyed?
But still, this is very difficult. Romy has to try and find a mistake. Amy goes ahead, spots out the player, but Romy gets to sit back again. They got to get working towards the spike here. Rescue gonna try and get the tap towards it. Force the fight, but Romy up to the damage. And off
Yeah, that was tough.
Mimi
That was so tough.
just about gets there in time, but
But man, so
close
expensive,
as you
so
like.
expensive.
The fuse is fine.
The money on G2 is
but
terrible.
G2
If they lose
again
one more
down
round,
to that
they are...
final member.
Yeah, and they're
I know what I mean.
barely...
I like this from Rescue. I actually like this from the entirety of G2 taking this walk down middle.
Spike
It will be
planted.
given away by the trip being here, but still, it's gonna have a good
Goodbye,
purpose. But
destroyed.
for the post-plant crew are so dedicated towards site, they're fighting CT.
Yeah, quickly flipping the map. Romy's gonna
I
be
must
under a
wait a
lot
moment.
of pressure.
And Romy's got to play this right. Show a little
All the
presence,
dart.
be a little bit of a problem, but actually they get to skip on past. But now the fight towards CT breaks out. A fight on 2 fronts, but crew is winning out here. Man advantage up. Rescue gonna try and even this back down to a 3v3. Tap on the spike, forcing the hand of crew to go for the fight here. Rescue again, but Kinnear, you can't forget about Kinnear in the back. Lines, 3 big kills.
Jesus,
What
actually
a
happening,
whole
man. No
host.
money for
And for
G2.
crew, it's as
Damn.
simple as ever, right?
That B-side, it kind of makes sense to me. I like this late
My
walk.
ult's ready.
Good shot from Rescue.
Deja vu again on the
Oh.
wall.
Me.
Rescue's got the knives in her back pocket as well.
Hey, we question their
This
anti-ecos
is
for
good,
a
man.
reason.
Yo, if you
It
do win
looks
this
like
round
it
in the
might be
night,
history repeating itself,
7-5
but
is
now because
insane.
it's looking a little bit more likely. Hey, knives are coming through. Rescue's
Happy
gonna
that like
pop them
side.
straight in, and we were discussing the timing on the camera usage here. That has been already dealt with, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be taken out. So not going to be able to see the
Spike
post plant
planted.
too
The
easily.
blind.
Big paranoia. Dod's going to be forced away from the angle. Rescue flashed off as well.
Oh, okay.
Lovely information on that dart. Lighting them up here. And Rescue held away for a moment, but they got to go now. Crew with 3, trying to hold back that CT flood, and they're doing just that.
I
Dodds
get
with a
that.
follow-up of the 2, but it's Mimi and Amy to put Kinnear under pressure.
Kinnear again.
They can't fight together in this one. They have just waited a second, it would have worked out, but Kinnear again. Another round to her
Damn,
name,
man.
and another
This
round
crew
for
thing is
Visa
so
Crew
good,
Blaze.
man.
And
Oh,
again,
you're gonna
a
pack that on.
round that they...
Already Rescue on site. Deals with the trip. They're waiting on that dart, see if anyone's going to get a nice punish off the back of this one. Waiting for the dart to come in. Does line them up.
Woo.
There's the damage.
Oh my.
Darts right
Oh
away,
my,
ripping
did you
the
need
heads
this
off the
pistol?
2. Biazic's there as well. This is looking like it's wrapped up here, crew.
This
Just
looks like over.
destroying them.
Even though
And
it's
he's got
Amy.
nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go. This is perfect from Visa Crew Blaze. It's one of those games you're going to have to start digging deep. Kinnear does get
Man,
overwhelmed.
it feels
and
like
that is
every
a
time the
massive start to
favorite
things.
plays
Romy is
in
going to
the
be holding
home
that push up
count,
towards the
they
site though.
just
Nice work
don't
on
go
the
their
angle.
way,
They
right?
didn't have to stick around so
But
long on
still,
that. That's another Bulldog now
there's
picked
still
up.
lower bracket,
And that's pretty
so
big. I mean, the
G2
other
losing here will
weapon
not be
gen players, the
eliminated.
Outlaw, the Spectre,
and they can probably come back and even
and
tournament,
I guess
you
there
know,
is still the Bulldog
they are
with
the
Michaela, but that's
favorites,
a
man.
post plant here
Spike
now.
planted.
You know?
And all
Crazy,
the other
right?
players from Visa Crew Blaze are pretty far away.
No one
excluding maybe
expected Crew to do so
Visa
well
6,
here. I didn't
still got the dart to play
heard
with, but
anything
hard to
about
make
Crew,
this
like, oh my
valuable
God,
now,
Crew's
considering
gonna-
the positions G2
No?
are in.
Big G2.
Hello.
Damn, bro.
Oh, the timing is so
Okay,
good.
okay, this is
Vanya being
unfortunate.
herded forward and gets pinged on the dart as well. Shocked up there, but the
Oh my
ball's
God,
in
ace
hand.
clutch for
And now
Vanya. Ace clutch
has
for
to
Vanya.
clutch up for G2, and she does.
That is game, that is game.
Almost. She gets them a
Oh my
goddamn
God.
ace.
It's the
She
GOAT,
never
man.
slowed
Fuck, so
down
good.
either. Even in that last kill, just booking it for that top site. The repositioning in this last and third map in this series has been incredible. All these players just one-upping and finessing. This is not a round that Crew
It's so
should have
clean,
lost.
so
I
clean.
mean,
So
and I think this
absolutely
goes back to your point earlier, Lauren, when you mentioned Romy. She didn't have to go for that second kill. Just maintain the perimeter.
See how Dodds does it.
Vanya being so far away has to regroup and catch up with those Omen smokes, but that entry from Mimi just gives them the sight.
Yeah, the paranoia are even reaching towards Romy, so they have security here. Camera gets cleared. Res Q outdone though. Good swing from Romy and going to invest the ult as well. Now the others are getting close by, but they now get to see the full idea. No flank in play, nothing to worry about coming through middle, so they can focus on what's in front of them. Romy, when are you going to lean through that cage? Wait for the rest of the team to get closer. Kinnear already on the site. Paranoia still there. Smoke still there. That's going to be Petra with the blind on her. She can't do much. Actually, it's both of them. I thought Vanya would have been fine, but no, the near site reached. But so does Petra. Punching back up with 2, but a 2v2. And Mimi trying to play this corner. Has to play it perfectly. Needs some help here as well. Takes away the diffuser. And now Michaela up against Amy in the 1v1.
Oh,
And Amy's just got to play to the time, play to the tune. Drawn in. Wants to take a glimpse. Timing is everything. Wait, how close is that? I think Michaela...
She's got it.
Yes, she absolutely does have it.
This is crazy. I jinxed everyone today. That's on me, Amy. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
No armor on Romy either, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, couldn't afford it. That's pretty rough.
Oh, wow.
One off from the knives too, and not going to go for the dropout on that. Yeah, well. See if it comes back to haunt them. It may have no issue because Dodds is apparently
But that keeps
in
pushing.
their spawn.
And Crew, they're corralling G2
Oh, look
into
at
the
him.
Cypher setup right
She
now.
knows.
Dodds is on the back line, applying
Oh
pressure
my
and making sure
God,
G2
that's
commit
bad,
to this
that's
hit.
bad.
Yeah, they
Huge
are
kill by
going for
Dodds.
this as well.
Playing
You're absolutely right, but
a lot of
Romy's gotta be
confidence.
careful. Very, very vulnerable, but very well positioned. Safe from the dart and able to punish. Visa Crew Blaze should be happy with this so far. Vanya is still alive, so there is a danger in that regard. But they need the plant, they need the time on their side. A 2v4, you gotta feel there has to be almost mistakes from Visa Crew Blaze to open up a chance back into it. Vanya has aced in the past, she has the paranoia, she's got the smoke, still got an owl drone as well. She's looking for an isolated fight. The barrel shows in the kill.
Third again, third again.
Petra fell, so now Vanya is up against it. A 1v3, 3 for Visa Crew Blaze,
Yeah, man,
and
this
it's gonna be
time was too
Michaela
hard.
to do what is
G2 still has
necessary.
money.
11 for
But
them,
man,
closing in on that 12th
this thing
round.
through.
Of
Damn, bro,
coming
looking
out
good.
for Crew. The aggression on the... Yeah, the knives for Rescue should
Bit
allow
broken.
her to be even more explosive after this first shot.
Let's just
Joan
check,
gets
let's
her on the
check.
deeper line. Oh, just the barrel.
And she goes back.
Sit down, kid.
That.
Oh my. Oh, yo,
Very
this is a
nice.
shot that gives us
Damn.
tons of confidence. After this one, you can.
Really?
You think you
Sit
can.
down.
Literally.
You get days.
Back
I
down
got days
right
already.
now.
Have a seat.
Oh my god.
Deadlock naded. Just
Yo, that was
straight
beautiful,
out to the
man.
floor.
That was the most insane shots.
Okay, well,
Damn.
let that one simmer for a second.
Rusk, do whatever you want now. Let's go
Regroup
Blaze as well.
outside A, and look, Mimi, she's always held on to this KO ult. No Cypher trips that they have to worry about, just this Omen blind.
Okay.
Konir,
Look at them
she's- oh,
rotating.
wow.
Yeah, this is
8-3.
dreamy. They don't even know it.
Yeah.
They don't even know how good they got it right now. They're still going to go through the protocol list. I don't blame them. You can see it. The
They don't
paranoia,
know.
the high flash, the dart towards the back of the site. That means everything's clear, right? This is all good to go. Maybe there's the one danger of the smoke, right? Someone sat in the own smoke. Hunter's Fury.
Oh no, what? She ran into the... she gets cancelled out on the Hunter's Fury, not accounting for the range of that KO ult. Unfortunate. The dart is still on the board though, and Konir equalizing.
Wait, hold on. Does Vanya get checked on this though? Yeah, she does. Okay, the ball was there. Quick TP, she needs out of there.
Died.
She gets caught.
Reverse got
Huge.
another one.
Michaela gonna open up chances here, but Rescue.
Ace,
Huge
ace,
start.
ace,
It looks
ace.
like might be the huge
Pop the
end to
blades.
this as well.
Pop the
But
blades.
still firing, still going up.
Don't pop the blades. I told you,
Still
man. I told Ace
connecting.
1 hour ago.
Rescue. Living
Shoot, trust me, shoot.
G2 alive when they needed her most, and she can't land the
I
final
jinxed
one, but
it.
it doesn't matter. She's got teammates by her side, and it might be a team game.
No time, no time, no time.
But even with all the time in the world here, Michaela can't do anything about this one.
I
This one
jinxed
is
it.
wrapped up.
Sorry,
G2
Rask. I'm sorry.
staying alive.
But man, that was insane, dude. G2 is back on the game. Rask
That
got
was a
some
5%
tons of
with
confidence
G2
right
in
now.
full control. It hit the fan as soon as that
Look at this.
retake started coming into motion.
KRU.
Are just not
Is this Kovac or Ray Lab?
on the gas pedal.
Look at this. Just one more time.
Boom.
Yeah, that's
this
nice.
is
Yeah,
like-
that's nice. That's real nice right there. Oof.
Rescue is heating up right when
Yup.
G2 need her most. G2 here at A main.
It feels like a do or die by Dodds in this round a little bit, but let's see.
Oh,
Did
trigger
Petra see?
discipline.
Did Petra see? I don't think she did, 'cause she'd be deeper on the angle, and you're right, the discipline there, but Dodds goes forward. Off the back of the flash, not quite good enough. Again, these plays, they're so outrageously confident, and now they get punished, but right back in it. Michaela, unwilling to let go of the round, but it's Mimi again to tip the scales. Back into the hands of G2 in a 3v2. Kinnear and Romy, the last two alive, both deep towards CT.
What a game.
And a quick TP taken, Kinnear. Well, I don't know what you meant to really get out of this one. Romy, gonna find it hard because the timing. You look at the position from Rescue. You're just, it's so tough.
Was she fully clear? Nah.
They did spot the Omen right before canceling out that
Yeah, I was
ult.
complaining.
Is that both players maybe?
Oh, she can get half here.
Wait. Rescue, live up to your name again, like the life raft the G2 need.
Okay.
Forced
It's good for
off the
G2,
spike,
it's good
but
for G2.
still half achieved. Romy can't do it. Rescue again. Impact in these rounds. Read on it, but you can see just basically everyone holding the extremities as a push through middle. Right, that's it. You've got two creating the crossfire on this
crossfire
side,
here.
two on the other. A little bit paranoid about the push through towards heaven, but there's the first bit of contact here. Forced a little bit deeper. Petra trying to take the next step. Next player in line is Romy. They're already going to cut through up towards heaven. This wrap is so audacious, but it's going to be good so far. Back and forth between the two. Rescue, the tipper
32.
of the scales, leaving Kinnear and Michaela. The two are on the other side of the map. To have come all the way back around. And look who is locked in on this Rescue. Huge
That round,
damage
bro.
here.
Confidence.
This could be
Different
the
player
one.
now, bro.
The heartbreaker.
92 kills.
Michaela in a 1v3. Knife, two flashes. Vandals there. And the trip has to be broken. Camera in play. Really uncomfortable position for Michaela. And G2 are giving her nothing. It's silence. And it's almost deafening at this point for her. Looking for someone to make a mistake, and there are none. There's layers to this. Surely 12, it is G2, still alive. And
Mad
Bees and
people
Crew Blaze
in
are
this game
feeling
will
the
give
pinch
Rusk
here.
so
That
much
is the round
confidence
that's
for
gonna
the
break
rest of
their
the
hearts.
tournament.
Crew, can you take us to OT? Or is it done
GG
for?
or OT, man. What a great game.
Rescue
Look at Rusk
after a
again.
nightmare of a beginning, making up for it. Starting
It's so
to
good, man.
really
So
hit here
good.
for G2.
Now it's just
At least
showing
Crew trying
it.
to take space on the other side of the map. A deep Aldra, I'm going to spot out too. Biazik, that is very bold. And she gets the reward.
Rescue first
That's
champions,
not
my
just Fury
friends. First
there for her.
champions.
The Rescue wants to clear that space as well. They're heading this way.
Regaining the information. Biazik is going to want to get out, and you can see that she has slipped out. Oh, she's coming back in. She needs to use this Hunter's Fury, Lauren.
She really does. This needs to happen. Clear on the site, maybe waiting for the dart here, maybe hoping this will be the time. It might just be. Can she get any value for this? Can she be rewarded by any means? I think Mimi might have been tagged. Maybe a little bit of chip damage.
Oh, again?
At most, I don't even know if that was it, but the plant set, I don't think that's enough
is a
impact.
football
A
team,
late
man.
lurk coming out from Romy.
But that's
We'll
dumb,
have to
that's a mess
get
for
rid of
sure,
the
actually.
no, the
Too
knife
good at it.
landing, that does open up a little bit of a way forward. That's good, so maybe an unexpected flank here. Rescue does not know about this, but time is ticking. They gotta get a move on Romy. This is the time, you have to strike now. Opportunity beckoning, and now Crew start to flood back in, but Amy!
Amy! What a boss! GG!
It's for a reason, G2, no matter the odds, stick it through to the very
Gotta
end.
respect this team, my friends. The favorites win everything.
We talked about it,
J2
the
Gozen.
G2, this is where their experience has to shine through. This is where the veterans have to step up and let each other know, hey, look, it was a tough start. Jitters might be in play, but we've got this. We're the better team, and they absolutely show it here at the end.